The thing that I was yeah, okay, I'm going to go with this. All right. So I was in a store a couple of months ago and just observing.
What kind of store?
Let's say it was a Chrysler store. But I'm in this Chrysler store and I'm just watching a couple of the advisors, and they had this thing where every time the customer walked away from the desk, they're like, man, that customer was crazy. And then the other advisor's like, they sure were. And then another customer would come in and they'd write them up and they'd be like, man, that customer was crazy. And they just keep complaining and complaining and complaining. And I said, well, we've got one of two things we could do here. I'm like, we could either say they're not all crazy and go that way, or we could say we're in the business of helping crazy people and get really good at it, but just complaining about customers being crazy, no benefit to it, right? Like if you have that disdain for your customer, then you're going to end up in the Bud Light scenario where you're not going to act in their best interest. You're going to act in your own, and they're going to cancel you. That's kind of what I was thinking. Now, maybe this is on a one-on-one basis with one customer, but like if you're treating one customer like crap, you're treating them all like crap. I think is kind of how I feel at the end of the day. But the lesson is,
to that point, like I realized something about, and I think it's more and more it's with the younger kids, but it goes, it's an equal opportunity issue. People keep forgetting who's paying the bills. Customers are paying the bills. Like more and more the conversations are like that we're entitled, that customers are going to do it our way, or, customers are an inconvenience from us being on Facebook all day or whatever it is. And it's like, when did we lose sight of the fact that customers are the ones that are the revenue? Revenue comes from customers.
That's right.
Don't you feel like that's been lost? Nobody's really ever talking about how to improve the customer experience. They're talking about how to make it easier for themselves, how to have more time off, how to do less, how to take shortcuts.
Yeah.
But rarely are we talking about how to improve the customer experience.
I think that is an industry, sometimes we act like there's a never-ending flow of people coming in our doors. And the truth is the opposite, that every day I think we lose more customers. Every day I think someone says, I'm not going to go back to that place.
Yeah, I was surprised that Kosh bought a Tesla. I was surprised that was after all the work he did and how invested he was in an electric Jeep.
He was excited about it.
Yeah, and he's not an unreasonable person.
No, not. As a matter of fact, I would say he's really sweet when it comes to that stuff. He's probably more tolerant than either you or I would have been.
Yeah.
Either way, I think he's going to enjoy the Tesla. It's a pretty easy car to own. And
okay, so now let me tell everybody how I would fix Bud Light's issue.
Oh, that's right.
This is the last thing we're gonna say. You could fix it by hiring Kid Rock or anybody like Kid Rock to do commercials and have Trump show up at the end of the commercial for some reason, like just walk in the room or, I came in the wrong door or whatever. But I don't know. I think for about $10 million, you could fix your $1 billion problem. Now, it doesn't have to be Kid Rock. You could get Morgan Wallen. You could get Hardy. You could get, I don't know. Who are the famous wrestlers right now?
Stone Cold Steve Austin?
No, like current.
Oh, I don't know. I don't watch wrestling. The Rock? Is The Rock current?
I don't think Rock would do it. He's not going to.
Hulk Hogan?
Too many people telling him what to do. No, like somebody current. Like, I don't know. Whoever the current wrestler is. Anybody that appeals to that like demographic, the like fun. You could bring, we could get Will Ferrell to bring back Talladega Nights, or he could bring back Hank the Tank.
Frank the Tank.
Yeah, we could have him just drinking Bud Light.
Or go on streaking.
Yeah, that's all it would take, and you could turn it around. But they won't do that.
Honestly, if they wanted to...
They are anti-serving up the thing that their customer wants, because really at the end of the day, the Bud Light customer is pretty simple.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, if they didn't want to use Will Ferrell, I know a guy that hangs out in Santa Monica that would be happy to streak in exchange for Bud Light for payment.
That's not going to get on TV.
Probably not.
Yeah, that's no good.
Woof.
Okay, so there you go. Free advice, Bud Light, but you won't take it.
What? Free advice doesn't work for you?
Yeah, you could pay me, a couple $1,000,000 and then do it.
And they listen.
Yeah. Oh, maddening. Should we have ideology we're trying to impose on people?
No.
No.
I really don't think
Hey,
so.
by the way, everybody, if you don't know this, we have arguably the best service manager, service advisor, technician recruiting, customer service, BDC training
office
out there on our on-demand platform that is very reasonable. We'll have a huge ROI on it, but we have on-demand online 24/7. You can set all your advisors up. You can see what they've done, your technicians, what courses they've taken. The whole thing's pretty robust, pretty fancy, and very, very effective for you. And there's zero ideology in there.
Yeah, we're not trying to get you to do anything.
There's literally zero ideology.
Yeah.
Really. The ideology is take care of customers and do the right thing.
That's right.
If that's an ideology.
We'll take it though.
Yeah. But don't forget, if you're not on our platform, there's no reason for you not to be. We'd love to have you in the family. You can email info@ChrisCollins, and we'll get somebody to follow up with you if we need to help get you hooked up on that. But that's it. That's all I got.
Good day.
Thanks, everybody. We'll see you next time on Service Drive Revolution.
Thanks so much for watching this clip of Service Drive Revolution. We're uploading new stuff every day, so make sure you subscribe and click the bell icon so you don't miss out. If you have a question you'd like us to answer on the show, call 8333-ASK-SDR and we'll answer your question on the show. That's 8333-ASK-SDR. For special deals on our books and training, head over to offers.chriscollinsinc.com. Now that's offers.chriscollinsinc.com. I'm Chris Collins, and I'll see you in the next video.